I like challenging games, but I must admit that sometimes I have a love and hate relationship with them. Games like Dark Souls are incredibly fun and satisfying, but incredibly frustrating and time consuming at the same time. So when I heard that an indie game that is a precision platformer that describes itself as challenging was coming to the Nintendo Switch, I got scared, thinking that I would have a sweet and sour experience. To my surprise, I was completely wrong. Today, I am going to talk to you about an indie game that manages to craft a gameplay experience that it is all sweet with no sour whatsoever. Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy and this is my non-spoiler review for Rite for the Nintendo Switch. This game was developed by Pawn Games. Thanks to Pawn Games and the Indie EXP for the review code. So what is the premise of Rite? In Rite, you play as a nym, and it is a rite of passage for every nym to face a series of trials. That's basically it. Rite only has this basic premise and no story beyond that. But don't worry, this is by design because this game is all about the gameplay experience. And what concerns the visuals of the game, Rite features some beautiful pixel art style visuals. The level design is characterized by its simple aesthetics. Each world has its own aesthetics, particular colors, simulating the different seasons of the year. Fall, winter, summer, and spring. And the character you control has a very simple design, but his movement animations look very fluid. The level design is characterized by its simple aesthetics, which is good because this allows you to see clearly all of the hazards that you need to conquer along the way. In the Nintendo Switch, the game runs at a consistent frame rate with no stutters whatsoever, which for a precision platformer is incredibly important, and it's awesome that they managed to do this. So let's talk about the music. All I have to say about the music is that it is something very special. Each world has one music track, but each song is incredibly atmospheric. The music does an outstanding job of immersing you and helping you stay focused on the platforming challenges of each stage. Additionally, the music does a very good job of keeping you calm despite the game being very challenging. So let's talk about the gameplay. Rite is described as a high-speed precision platformer where you must conquer a series of demanding challenges. When we talk of precision platforming, I mean that you must jump and dodge hazards in a very precise way. If you take one hit, you die and restart the stage. However, don't worry, because this game puts you back in the action extremely fast, meaning that there's barely any loading time at all. This allows the player to get back in the action fast and not get pulled out of the immersion by prolonged loading screens. Each stage is short and can be completed in around a few seconds or minutes. Each stage is filled with difficult challenges that will require practice and multiple attempts to conquer. The game features a lot of variety in the challenges, making it in such a way where each stage feels distinct one from the other. The game features a total of 160 levels divided in a total of 5 worlds. Each stage has 20 gold coins that you can pick up, which can be used later in the game to unlock the 5th and final world. To finish each stage, you must pick up the key and reach the exit door. One thing that I really want to point out is that because this is a precision platformer, the controls need to be up to par. And I have to say that the controls in this game are extremely responsive and up to par with what the game is going for. You won't have any trouble controlling your character to conquer each of the challenges that the game throws at you. It's a delight to control the character and to maneuver through each challenge of each stage. It is important to note that Rite is a very challenging game. you will die a lot while you continue to try and master the controls and gameplay. Nevertheless, because of how bite-sized the stages are and how fast the game puts you back in the action, dying really doesn't bother as much. I think that this game is perfect for the Nintendo Switch because of the portability factor. This is the type of game that you can play for a few minutes at a time, completing a few stages, then taking a break and coming back at any time. So let's talk about the cons and the pros of this game. I guess the only complaint that I have with this game is that there are certain stages where it is a little bit hard to understand how they want you to overcome certain challenges. Most of the time, if you observe carefully, it is easy to figure out. But in some cases, it's kind of difficult to understand how they want you to maneuver yourself through the challenge. Maybe a hint system, like for example positioning the coins in places where it suggests the movement that you need to make, could correct this. However, I need to emphasize that this is a nitpick, because for the most part, the game does an excellent job of presenting the challenges in a way where it is easy to figure out what to do. And with regards to the strengths of this game, first of all, the gameplay. Rite's gameplay is fast and very fun. The bite-sized stages are perfect for this type of game, and the controls are extremely responsive, making it a delight to maneuver through every stage. The second strength that I can mention of this game is the music. It is atmospheric, immersive, and it helps you get in the zone while playing. In this sense, not only is the music incredible in its own right, it also pairs up perfectly with Rite's gameplay, complementing each other in a very cool way. In conclusion, Rite is a game that knows exactly what it is going for, and it is all about an immersive, challenging, and fun platforming experience. The music and the gameplay interweave in a way that creates a beautiful harmony where the music gets the player in an immersive, calm, and focused state of mind while experiencing the challenging bite-sized challenges that each stage has to offer. Every stage is crafted to challenge the player in different ways, giving them a diverse experience each time. There are no words that can describe the satisfaction that you will experience after conquering each challenge that the game throws at you. For its immersive music, responsive, fun, and challenging gameplay, and beautiful visuals, I highly recommend Rite. Rite will come out on the Nintendo Switch on August 23rd. So be sure to check it out because the game is only $7, which is an awesome price for the type of gameplay experience that you are getting here. So that's gonna be it for this non-spoiler review. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hi everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our content.